It's finally here. Our first look at the Ahsoka trailer, and wow, there's a ton in here that I noticed. And just honestly, this trailer really blew me away with how much they gave us. So we're going to go through it together, starting from the very beginning. As always, when I do these sort of impromptu trailer breakdowns, first time I watch it, I'm going to be with minimal commentary. I'm going to let it play through, including with slightly louder audio, which I'm going to turn up now. Then we're going to go through scene by scene for as long as it takes until I feel like I've covered everything that I think you guys should know. That being said, let's play it. Some really interesting stuff in this next scene here. Pay attention to the walls when she falls down through the ground. Turn up the music a bit more. I love how she uses the Force to cut it. Look at that wall. We'll talk about it more in a second. But look for patterns throughout the trailer. And listen to the music, so good. Baylan, that's the new character, and obviously our first look at Sabine. She looks phenomenal. Those are the 7th Fleet droids. Looks like Hera's playing Smuggler's Run. I have no idea who this character is, but she's really intriguing. The orange lightsabers. Man, Lothal looks so good.
It's been a while.
The casting, they nailed as well. Good to see our girl Genevieve. There she is. Messing up the New Republic for everybody. And there he is. There's Big Blue. Turn around, you bugger.
As heir to the Empire.
I feel like they did an Heir to the Empire name drop. Look at the background there.
We have to prepare for the worst.
I gotta say, I love the look of Baylan's armor. He's got like this mask to him.
The Jedi fell a long time ago.
Just like unbothered king.
There aren't many left.
Look at her. She's just sitting in Ezra's crib looking at pictures of him, looking up his old MySpace page because she misses him. Get yourself a girl like that. Very, she obviously takes a lot of inspiration from her old master Anakin. The flair she has. Alright. Coming August, too. Sooner than I expected. It's going to be a good year for Star Wars. But, let's start from the beginning. Break things down scene by scene, starting with this one. At first, this looked a lot like the final scene of Rebels, but she's clearly found something that's going to help her on her search for Thrawn and Ezra. These, in a way, look like Jedi runes, like the ancient Jedi text that they throw in meaninglessly, but there's also some inscriptions on these pillars here. I can't really read much of it, but there's some larger ones here. She's in some sort of, it's like a Valley of the Jedi type of thing. But yeah, nice look at this planet here. You can see, again, lots of, like when it comes to symbols, lots of circles, like slow moving lines. I don't know how you have a line that's slow moving, but we'll see in a second. Let's just pause here. This to me looks a lot like a map. This looks like it's some room that's going to give her a hint in how to find Ezra and Thrawn. These look like planets. These look like, you know, just sort of almost world between world style space charts. And yeah, like the way it's curved, it almost looks like it's orbiting something in the center of this room. So I'm curious to see what is in the center, whether it's some device, whether it's some, you know, element of the map. But some really nice details on the walls here. Let's continue.
I sense it.
And yeah, as I said, our first look at Sabine. I expect her to change her hairstyle here. I love the details. So this is Ezra's old house from Star Wars Rebels that he starts the show in. A Loth cat who, for once, doesn't actually look cursed. Like, a lot of the Loth cats in live action have been really creepy looking. This one's kind of cute. We can't see the chicken feet. Oh, yeah, we can. They're right there. So, we see these droids in The Mandalorian Season 2. This was our... Besides for the fact that Thrawn is name dropped, they have, at least the one in the show did, the insignia of Thrawn's fleet, the 7th Fleet, on their helmet here. These ones are slightly different. Obviously, there's some coloration differences. I love the look of this one in the cape especially. So, obviously, they've confronted her here. I'm guessing that they're under the control of Morgan Elsbeth. I think that's her name. Not Thrawn directly. But yeah, you can see they're confronting her after she comes out of this hole here. Here's the one she cut in the ground. I'm looking for anything on her belt, any artifact indicating that she's got something physical with her rather than a piece of information in her Leku'd head. But I don't see anything. But yeah, let's just take one more look. Pretty cool. Yeah, I like the designs on these guys. Some more of the... See some toes here. This is an interesting scene. We see the... hold on one second. My dog just came barreling in the room. So this is an interesting scene because we see the Phantom 2 chasing something. It's carrying this dish. I have no idea what this is. This could be just something Hera's doing as part of a random New Republic mission, or this could be something related to the Thrawn plot. It's hard to say. You got to wonder why she's using the Phantom 2. It's a decent little drop ship, but I mean, if anything else is available, you probably want to use that, unless the Ghost is here somewhere. But yeah, she's trying to get whatever this is. That's why I said it reminded me of Smuggler's Run. If you've ever done that at Galaxy's Edge, there's like a scene where you're chasing kind of a ship that looks a lot like that, actually, to steal coaxium. Yeah, Chopper. They captured in this scene, they captured his mannerisms so well. I wonder if we can see anything else in the background here. Just take a quick look. It does look like a populated planet. Like, it doesn't look like they're flying over. It looks like the Phoenix logo right there. Phoenix Squad logo. Definitely looks like an Imperial ship to me, but maybe that was just an assumption. Let's take a look. Take a look and see if we can see anything from her. Actually, no, I'm going to say that's probably a New Republic ship. And this looks like one of the Mon Calamari control booths as well. This could be a Mon Calamari cruiser. But yeah, Balin, I love the look of him. In another universe, that guy could have played a Pelion as well. Like they got a goth GF in this show apparently. So here's a look. Obviously at Lothal, it looks exactly like it did in the Clone Wars. And this was Ahsoka's ship at the end as well. It's got a New Republic fighter escort. A cool little musical cue there that I don't know if you can hear it on this, but watch the trailer and you'll see it.
Things have changed.
Interesting ships. They do remind me of the ones from Star Wars Rebels they add to the fleet.
I started hearing whispers.
Yeah, there he is. There's Thrawn. There's gonna be some interesting scenes here. He's got these things in front of him. Thrawn is somewhere. This, like, the first thing that this reminded me of when I saw it was in Snoke's throne room. There are those guys, the navigators. They got little instruments like this. I think I think Thrawn's somewhere that even he can't get out of right now.
As heir to the Empire.
Is the name of the... yeah. So, like, another look at what those could be here. And again, we see, like, kind of similar patterns to what we saw in that room there. Not the same, but just kind of also looks like a map, in my opinion. Yeah, even more kind of... This, to me, especially looks like what we saw in the room. And it almost looks like they could be in that room now. We've got a device here doing something... I don't know. It's very interesting though, and I love the look of it visually. I like his gauntlets and his shoulder pads as well.
We have to prepare for the worst.
Pauldron, I guess. I thought that was a Mon Calamari, but I don't think this is a Mon Calamari. My dog is just going absolutely hog wild in the background right now. I'm so sorry if you can hear that.
We have to prepare for the worst.
But yeah, there's our really good look at Hera. She looks good. She looks just like she did in Star Wars Squadrons. Yeah, another kind of good look at the back of the room there. I don't want to speculate too much. Again, it looks like this is being projected, whatever it is, maybe by I'm guessing it's some sort of map room. Wait, hold on. Let's take a look at the ship here. Very interesting. I can't identify it, but it almost looks like the ship she's fighting there too. Another hallway scene. I love these little details. The art straight out of Rebels. So cool. It really helps connect the It really helps connect the live action with the animated, and that's the most Ezra pose ever. that looks great. Very interesting character here. One thing I'll note is that the other two dark side people just standing there watching. The other two dark side characters used orange lightsabers. This one's got a red one, and almost looks like maybe an Inquisitor's blade. So that's interesting. Yeah, look, it's got the little Inquisitor hand protector, and also a Star Destroyer being broken down in the background, right here. So I guess this is some sort of New Republic salvage yard. Why would Ahsoka be here? I don't know. Like, what would she find in an old Imperial ship? I don't know. Maybe she's looking for something in Thrawn's fleet. By the way, I like the idea of her hunting for things and slowly being tracked by people who are trying to stop her. This does look like she's on the bridge of the Star Destroyer here, jumping out the window. So yeah, interesting. I also really like how much of this is just brightly lit, set during the daytime. I've got bad experiences after Kenobi and Solo of really muddy looking movies, and honestly the Ahsoka episode of The Mandalorian too.
Perhaps it is time to begin again.
I wonder if he's just been hanging out with Sabine. Yeah, more of that general design. Overall, what a great trailer. I'm so excited. We've got a lot to talk about today. More movies were announced. Just because of how unreliable they've been, I'm not going to give that too much attention. But we also did get leaked trailers for Skeleton Crew and The Acolyte as well. So I might talk about those later. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my Clips channel as well, X Clips, because I will be doing more sort of on-the-fly breakdowns of things because the videos are shorter throughout the Star Wars Celebration weekend. But that's all for now. See you guys soon.